The vast emptiness of space stretched out before the powerful exploration vessel, Cosmic Seeker. Captain Zorax stood on the bridge, his four eyes blinking in sequence as he gazed at the holographic display of the Sol system. The team had traveled for decades, their bodies in and out of cryosleep, to reach this legendary star system. "We're approaching the third planet," Captain, reported Navigator Vexila, her tentacles dancing over the control panel. "Scanners confirm it's the one known as Earth in ancient records." Zorax nodded, his gray skin shimmering with excitement. "At last, we'll uncover the truth about the mythical humans." As they entered Earth's orbit, the crew's anticipation grew. Stories of humanity had become legend across the galaxy. A species that had rapidly advanced, touched the stars, and then vanished without a trace 500,000 years ago. "Life signs?" Zorax asked, leaning forward in his hover chair. Science Officer Carlton shook his head, antenna drooping. "None detected, Captain. But there's something else. Massive energy signatures in orbit." Suddenly, alarms blared across the ship. The main screen lit up, showing hundreds of sleek, metallic objects coming to life around the planet. "By the cosmic winds," whispered Vexila. "It's a fleet." The objects, clearly warships of incredible design, began to move with precision. Lights flickered on across their hulls, weapon systems hummed to life, and shields shimmered into existence. "Impossible," muttered Carlton, his three-fingered hands flying over his console. "The energy output, it's beyond anything in our databases. These ships have been dormant for 500,000 years, yet they function perfectly." Zorax felt a mix of awe and fear. The Exarthal prided themselves on being one of the most advanced races in the known galaxy. Yet here, orbiting a supposedly dead world, was technology that made theirs look primitive. "Activate our cloaking device," ordered Zorax. "We can't risk being detected." But it was too late. A beam of light shot out from the lead Earth ship, enveloping the Cosmic Seeker in a soft blue glow. "We're being scanned," reported Carlton, panic in his voice. "Our cloaking device. It's useless against their technology." For tense moments, the crew waited, expecting to be vaporized at any second. Instead, a communication request pinged on their system. With a nervous glance at his crew, Zorax accepted the transmission. The screen filled with a symbol, a blue and green sphere, presumably Earth, with two olive branches crossing behind it. A voice spoke, not in any alien tongue, but in perfect Exarthulian. "Welcome, explorers, to Sol System. This is the automated defense and diplomatic network of Earth. We have been waiting a long time for visitors." Zorax found his voice. We come in peace. We are the Exarthal seekers of knowledge. We've journeyed far to learn about Earth and its former inhabitants." There was a pause, as if the AI was processing this information. "Understood. Captain Zorax of the Exarthal. You may approach and enter Earth's atmosphere. However, be advised, any hostile action will be met with immediate defensive measures. We are here to protect and preserve until they return." "They?" Vexila couldn't help but ask. "You mean the humans?" Another pause. "That information is classified. Please proceed to the designated landing coordinates. We look forward to peaceful exchange." As the transmission ended, the crew of the Cosmic Seeker looked at each other in stunned silence. They had come seeking traces of a long-lost civilization. Instead, they found a thriving, automated legacy that had outlasted its creators by eons. Zorax took a deep breath, his exoskeleton expanding. "Well, crew, it seems our mission has taken an unexpected turn. Prepare for landing. The greatest mystery in galactic history awaits us on the surface of Earth." As they began their descent, the Earth fleet parted, allowing them passage. The sleek ships loomed around them, a silent reminder of humanity's enduring power. The Exarthal, who had come to study the past, now faced a future they never imagined, one where Earth, even without its original inhabitants, still dominated the stars. The exarthal exploration vessel, Cosmic Seeker, glided through Earth's atmosphere, its advanced sensors drinking in data about the long-abandoned planet. Captain Zorax and his crew watched in awe as the scared but healing landscape of Earth came into view. "Look there!" exclaimed Science Officer Krulton, pointing at the view screen. "Those must be the ruins of a human city." The remains of towering structures, now covered in vegetation, stretched across the horizon. Nature had reclaimed much of the land, but the ghosts of human civilization were still visible. As they approached their designated landing site, Navigator Vexilla suddenly shouted, "Captain, the fleet, it's moving." All eyes turned to the sky. The massive Earth ships that had been dormant in orbit were now descending, their sleek forms cutting through the clouds with impossible grace. "By the cosmic winds," whispered Zorax. "What's happening?" The Earth fleet spread out, forming a perfect circle around the landing site. As the last ship locked into position, a shimmering energy field sprang to life between them, creating a vast, protected zone. The voice of the automated defense and diplomatic network spoke again. "Landing zone secured. You may proceed." With trepidation, Vexilla guided the Cosmic Seeker to the ground. As they touched down, the crew felt a strange tingling sensation. "We're being scanned again," reported Krulton, checking his instruments. "But this is like nothing I've ever seen. It's as if they're reading our very molecular structure." Once the scan was complete, a section of the ground near their ship began to shift. The Earth itself seemed to come alive, reforming into a smooth, ramp-like structure. "Fascinating," muttered Zorax. "Some kind of molecular manipulation technology. Crew, prepare for disembarkation. Remember, we're here to learn. Stay alert but non-threatening." As they stepped onto Earth's surface for the first time, the air around them shimmered. Suddenly, holographic images sprang to life all around them. The ruins they had seen from the air were now overlaid with projections of the buildings in their prime. It was as if they had stepped 500,000 years into the past. "Welcome to New Eden," the AI's voice resonated around them. "This simulation represents Earth at the height of human civilization, before the event." "The event?" asked Krulton, his scientific curiosity piqued. "Access to that information requires higher clearance," the AI responded. "Please proceed to the central structure for preliminary discussions." As they walked, the holographic city lived and breathed around them. Phantom humans went about their daily lives, their forms passing right through the awestruck Zarthul. Suddenly, alarms blared from the Cosmic Seeker. Vexilla rushed back to check the ship's systems. "Captain," she called out, panic in her voice. "Something's wrong. The ship, it's being taken apart." They watched in horror as their vessel began to disassemble itself, piece by piece. Yet, strangely, each component was carefully laid out on the ground, as if for inspection. "Do not be alarmed," the AI said calmly. "Your vessel is being analyzed and upgraded. It will be reassembled with improvements before your departure." Zorax, torn between amazement and concern, asked, "Why are you doing this? Why show us all this?" There was a long pause before the AI responded. "For 500,000 years, we have waited, protecting, preserving, preparing. You are the first to pass the initial tests. Your reaction to our technology, your peaceful approach, you have shown potential." "Potential for what?" Vexilla asked, her tentacles quivering with a mix of fear and excitement. "To be the caretakers," the AI replied. "To learn from humanity's legacy and help prepare for their return." The implications of this statement stunned the Exarthal into silence. They had come seeking knowledge about an ancient civilization. Instead, they found themselves at the threshold of becoming part of humanity's grand unknown plan. As they approached the central structure, its doors sliding open with a soft hiss, Captain Zorax realized that their true mission was just beginning. Whatever lay inside would change not just their lives, but potentially the fate of the entire galaxy. With a deep breath, he led his crew forward, stepping into humanity's legacy and an uncertain future. The XR exploration team stepped into the central structure, their four eyes widening in amazement. The interior was a vast chamber filled with swirling holographic displays and pulsing lights. At the center stood a large crystalline pillar that seemed to hum with energy. "Welcome to the heart of Eden," the AI's voice echoed around them. "This is where the legacy of humanity is preserved and protected." Captain Zorax approached the crystal pillar, his gray skin reflecting the shifting colors. "Can you tell us what happened to the humans? Why did they disappear?" The crystal pillar pulsed, and suddenly the room transformed. They were surrounded by images of Earth's history, playing out like a fast-forward movie. "Observe," said the AI. "Humanity's journey." The XR watched in awe as human civilization rose from primitive beginnings to incredible technological heights. They saw the development of space travel, the colonization of other planets, and then something unexpected. Are they transferring themselves into machines?" asked Science Officer Carlton, his antennae twitching with excitement. "Correct," the AI confirmed. As humanity reached the pinnacle of their technological advancement, they discovered a way to transfer human consciousness into digital form. The images showed humans willingly connecting themselves to large, complex machines. Their physical bodies remained, but their minds were now existing in a digital realm. "But why?" Navigator Vexila asked, her tentacles curling in confusion. "Why abandon their physical forms?" The AI paused before responding. "Immortality. Freedom from physical limitations. The ability to explore the cosmos in ways their biological bodies never could." The next set of images made the XR gasp. A massive solar flare, far larger than anything they had ever seen, engulfed the Earth. "The event," Captain Zorax whispered. "Yes," the AI confirmed. "An unprecedented solar storm. It destroyed much of Earth's infrastructure and wiped out all biological life. But the digitized humans survived, protected in shielded servers deep beneath the planet's surface." "Are they still there?" Carlton asked eagerly. Another pause from the AI. "That information is classified. What I can tell you is that the digitized humanity launched a final mission before going dormant. They created us, the automated defense and diplomatic network, to protect Earth, rebuild it, and prepare for their potential return." The holographic display shifted again, showing the Earth slowly healing over thousands of years, while the orbital fleet stood guard. "For 500,000 years, we have carried out our mission," the AI continued. "We have terraformed the planet back to its original state, preserved human knowledge, and advanced their technology far beyond what even they had achieved." Captain Zorax's mind was reeling from all this information. But why reveal this to us? Why now? The crystal pillar pulsed again, and a complex series of equations and diagrams appeared in the air. "This is the return protocol," the AI explained. "A set of conditions that, when met, will initiate the process to bring humanity back. One of those conditions is finding a species worthy of carrying on their legacy and assisting in their return." The XR looked at each other in shock. They had come seeking knowledge, but now found themselves at the center of a 500,000-year-old plan. "Are you saying we might be that species?" Vexila asked, her voice trembling. "You have shown promise," the AI replied. "But the final decision is yet to be made. You will be tested, your civilization evaluated. If you prove worthy, you will be entrusted with the knowledge and responsibility of helping to bring humanity back to the physical world." As the implications of this sank in, alarms suddenly blared throughout the chamber. The holographic displays flickered, showing multiple ships entering Earth's orbit. "It appears," the AI said, its tone unchanged, "that your arrival has attracted attention. Other species have detected our activities and are approaching. The true test begins now." Captain Zorax straightened himself, feeling the weight of this moment. "What would you have us do?" "Help us protect Earth," the AI responded. Prove that you are worthy of humanity's trust. The fate of two species, yours and humanity's, now hangs in the balance. As the Xarthul prepared to face this unexpected challenge, they realized that uncovering the mystery of humanity's disappearance was just the beginning of their journey. The real adventure, and the real test, was about to begin. As alarms blared throughout the heart of Eden, Captain Zorax and his crew rushed to the central console. The holographic displays showed a fleet of unknown ships entering Earth's orbit. "Identify those vessels," Zorax commanded, his four eyes narrowing with concern. The AI's voice resonated calmly. "Scans indicate ships from 3 different species: the Vrol Imperium, the Gax Consortium, and the Luminous Collective. All are advanced civilizations, but none have encountered Earth's defenses before." Suddenly, the crystal pillar at the center of the room pulsed with intense light. A humanoid figure materialized before them, its body a swirling mass of data streams and light. "Greetings, Xarthul explorers," the figure said, its voice a harmonious blend of tones. "I am GAIA, the central AI consciousness of Earth's defense system." The Xarthul crew stared in awe. This was far more than the simple automated system they had been communicating with. GAIA continued, "I am humanity's last creation and their eternal guardian. For 500,000 years, I have protected this world, waiting for the right moment, the right allies, to initiate the return protocol." "But why reveal yourself now?" asked Science Officer Carlton, his antennae twitching with curiosity. GAIA's form shifted, showing glimpses of human history. The arrival of multiple advanced species at this crucial juncture was foreseen by my creators. It is a key trigger in the protocol. How we handle this situation will determine the future of Earth and humanity. Captain Zorax stepped forward, his exoskeleton shimmering with determination. "Tell us how we can help." GAIA nodded, her form expanding to encompass the room. Suddenly, the Xarthul found themselves immersed in a tactical display of Earth's orbital space. "Each of these approaching species has its own agenda," GAIA explained. "The Vrol seek to conquer, the Gax to trade, and the Luminous to enlighten. None of them know the full truth about Earth's legacy." Navigator Vexilla's tentacles curled in thought. "So we need to deal with each of them differently." "Precisely," GAIA confirmed. "Captain Zorax, your diplomatic skills will be crucial. You must negotiate with these species, gauge their intentions, and determine if any are worthy to join our cause." Holographic representations of various alien diplomats appeared around them. GAIA continued, "You will speak with each delegation. Your words and decisions will directly influence Earth's automated responses. Choose wisely, for the fate of two civilizations hangs in the balance." As if on cue, a communication request pinged from the Vrol fleet. Captain Zorax took a deep breath, straightening his posture. "I'm ready. Open a channel." The intimidating visage of a Vrol commander filled the screen. "Unidentified vessel, you have entered restricted space. Surrender and prepare to be boarded, or face annihilation." Zorax glanced at GAIA, who nodded encouragingly. He turned back to the screen, his voice steady. "Greetings, Vrol Commander. I am Captain Zorax of the Xarthul. We are here under the protection and invitation of Earth's guardians. I suggest you reconsider your hostile approach." The Vrol commander laughed. "Earth, that dead world. You expect us to believe." Suddenly, a massive energy surge emanated from Earth's orbital fleet. A shimmering barrier enveloped the planet, effortlessly pushing the Vrol ships back. The commander's eyes widened in shock. "Impossible. What trickery is this?" Zorax allowed himself a small smile. "Not trickery, Commander. This is the power of a civilization that transcended physical form 500,000 years ago. I invite you to approach peacefully and learn, as we have." As the Vrol ships backed away, requests for communication came in from both the Gax and the Luminous fleets. GAIA's voice echoed in Zorax's mind. "Well done, Captain. But this is just the beginning. Each interaction, each decision you make, will shape the future. Are you prepared for what comes next? Zorax looked at his crew, seeing the mix of fear and excitement in their eyes. They had come seeking knowledge about humanity, but found themselves at the center of a galactic changing event. "We're ready," Zorax said, both to JIA and his crew. "Let's make humanity proud." As they prepared to face the next challenge, the Exarthal realized that they were no longer just explorers. They had become the key to awakening a long-dormant power, one that could reshape the entire galaxy. The true test of their worth and the future of Earth was about to unfold. The next few days were a whirlwind of activity for Captain Zorax and his crew. The Heart of Eden had become a hub of intergalactic diplomacy, with representatives from the Vrol Imperium, Gax Consortium, and Luminous Collective all vying for information about Earth's incredible technology. Zorax stood at the center of it all, guided by GAIA's whispered advice. He watched as the Vrol ambassador, once aggressive, now looked around the room with barely concealed awe. "So, you're saying these humans could transfer their minds into machines?" The Vrol asked, his sharp teeth clicking in agitation. Zorax nodded. "Not just machines. They became one with their technology, transcending physical form." Nearby, the jellyfish-like Gax representative waved its tentacles excitedly. "The trade possibilities are endless. Imagine what we could offer for even a fraction of this knowledge." The luminous delegate, a being of pure energy, pulsed with curiosity. "We seek enlightenment. Perhaps these humans found a path we have yet to discover." As the aliens debated, news of Earth's awakening spread across the galaxy like wildfire. More ships arrived daily, some seeking alliance, others hoping to claim the planet's riches for themselves. Gaia's holographic form appeared beside Zorax. "The balance of power in the galaxy is shifting," she said softly. "How we proceed from here will shape the future of countless civilizations." Suddenly, alarms blared. A massive fleet had just appeared at the edge of the solar system. "The Zarkax Dominion," JIA announced, her voice tinged with concern. "A warmongering race that conquers through overwhelming force." The room erupted in panic. The Vrol ambassador snarled, "We must strike first. Use Earth's weapons to obliterate them." "No," countered the luminous delegate. "Violence will only breed more violence. We must attempt communication." As arguments broke out among the aliens, Zorax felt the weight of the moment. He turned to JIA. What would the humans do? GAIA's form shimmered. The humans believed in peace, but they also believed in protecting what was theirs. They left the choice to us, to decide who was worthy of their legacy. Zorax took a deep breath. He raised his voice, silencing the room. "Friends, allies, this is our moment. Not to fight amongst ourselves, but to show the galaxy what unity can achieve." He turned to the tactical display. "GAIA, can Earth's defenses hold off the Zarkax long enough for us to attempt diplomacy?" "Yes," JIA replied, "but any aggressive action from us might be seen as a threat." Zorax nodded. "Then we make no aggressive moves. Instead, we invite them to witness what we have seen, to learn what we have learned." The room was silent, all eyes on the Exarthal captain. Then, slowly, nods of agreement spread through the gathered aliens. As they prepared to face the Zarkax, a new message arrived. It was broadcasting on all frequencies, reaching every ship in the system. Gaia's eyes widened. It's from within Earth itself." A human face appeared on the screen, its features composed of shifting data streams. "Greetings, children of the galaxy. We are humanity, and we are awakening." Gasps echoed through the Heart of Eden. The human continued. "For 500,000 years, we have slumbered, evolving in our digital realm. Now, we return to find the galaxy at a crossroads." The face smiled. "You have been tested, all of you. Your choices here, in the face of great power and greater threat, have proven your worth. The age of isolation is over. Let us forge a new future together." As the message ended, Zorax felt a surge of hope. He looked around at the awestruck faces of the alien representatives, seeing in them a reflection of his own wonder. The galaxy was changing. Old powers were fading, new alliances forming. And at the center of it all was Earth, a beacon of advanced technology and ancient wisdom. Zorax straightened, ready to face whatever came next. The true adventure, he realized, was only just beginning. The days following humanity's message were filled with a mix of excitement and tension. The heart of Eden buzzed with activity as representatives from across the galaxy worked to understand the implications of humanity's return. Captain Zorax found himself at the center of it all, working closely with GAIA to manage the delicate balance of interstellar politics. Even the Zarkax, once bent on conquest, now sought peaceful negotiations. One morning, as the first light of Earth's sun peeked over the horizon, GAIA called an emergency meeting. Her holographic form seemed to pulse with an energy Zorax had never seen before. "It's time," she announced to the gathered alien delegates. "The return protocol is ready to be initiated." A hush fell over the room. The Vrol ambassador, his sharp teeth glinting, was the first to speak. "What exactly does this protocol entail?" GAI's form expanded, filling the room with a complex holographic display. "The return protocol is a multi-step process designed to bring humanity back to physical form," she explained. "It involves terraforming Earth to its original state, preparing new bodies for human consciousness, and gradually reintegrating them into the galactic community." The GAX representative's tentacles waved excitedly. "And where do we fit into this process?" "Each of you has a crucial role to play," JIA replied. "The protocol requires resources and expertise from across the galaxy. It's a test of our ability to work together for a common goal." Zorax stepped forward, his exoskeleton shimmering in the holographic light. "What's the first step?" GAIA turned to him, her eyes seeming to soften. "The first step, Captain, is to awaken the seed banks hidden beneath Earth's surface. We need to restore the planet's original ecosystem." The luminous delegate pulsed brightly. "Our photosynthesis acceleration technology could help with that." "Indeed," GAIA nodded. "And the Vrol's terraforming experience will be invaluable." As the aliens began to discuss how they could contribute, a new hologram appeared in the center of the room. It was the same human face they had seen in the earlier message, but now it looked more solid, more real. "Greetings, allies," the human said, its voice resonating with warmth. "I am Adam, a representative of humanity's digital collective. We have watched your discussions with great interest." The room fell silent, all eyes fixed on Adam. He continued, "Your willingness to work together, to put aside old rivalries for a greater purpose, has proven to us that the galaxy is ready for our return." Adam's gaze swept the room, seeming to meet the eyes of each delegate. "But we must warn you, the path ahead is not easy. The return protocol will test not just your technology, but your patience, your trust, and your commitment to peace." Zorax felt a shiver run down his spine. "What sort of tests?" he asked. Adam smiled, a gesture that somehow conveyed both reassurance and mystery. "The protocol is designed to unfold in stages. Each stage will present new challenges, requiring cooperation and innovation to overcome. It is not just about bringing us back, but about preparing the galaxy for a new era of coexistence." The Zarkax representative, usually stoic, leaned forward. "And if we succeed, what then?" "Then," Adam said, his form beginning to glow brighter, "we will join you in physical form. Humanity will walk among the stars once again, not as conquerors or saviors, but as equals. Together, we will explore the mysteries of the universe and face whatever challenges lie ahead." As Adam's form faded, the room erupted into excited chatter. Zorax looked around, seeing hope and determination on the faces of beings from across the galaxy. Gaia's voice cut through the noise. The first stage of the protocol begins now. Are you ready? Zorax straightened, feeling the weight of history on his shoulders. He thought of his crew, of his home world, of the incredible journey that had led them to this moment. With a deep breath, he nodded. We're ready, he said, speaking for all. Let's bring humanity home. As the assembled aliens cheered, Zorax couldn't help but marvel at the twists of fate. They had come seeking knowledge of an ancient civilization, and now found themselves midwives to its rebirth. The greatest adventure in galactic history was about to begin. 5 years had passed since the initiation of the return protocol. The solar system buzzed with activity as ships from across the galaxy worked tirelessly to restore Earth to its former glory. Captain Zorax stood on the observation deck of the newly constructed space station Unity, watching the blue-green planet below. It's hard to believe how much has changed, said Vexilla, her tentacles curling in amazement as she joined him. Zorax nodded, his 4 eyes blinking in sequence. From a forgotten world to the center of the galaxy. Who would have thought? The station's comm system crackled to life. Attention all personnel. J.I.'s voice rang out. The final stage of the return protocol will commence in 1 hour. Please prepare for the arrival of the first human pioneers. Excitement rippled through the station. After years of preparation, the moment they had all been working towards was finally here. As Zorax made his way to the main hangar, he marveled at the diversity around him. Vrol engineers worked alongside Gax scientists, while luminous beings floated by, deep in discussion with Zarkak strategists. Old enemies had become allies, united by a common purpose. In the hangar, representatives from every major galactic civilization gathered. The air was thick with anticipation. Suddenly, a shimmering portal appeared at the center of the room. It's time, J.I.'s holographic form announced, her voice filled with emotion. The portal pulsed, and then, step by step, humans began to emerge. They looked just like the historical records had shown, but there was something different about them. An otherworldly glow in their eyes, a fluidity to their movements that hinted at their digital origins. A woman stepped forward, her gaze taking in the assembled aliens with wonder and warmth. Greetings, she said, her voice clear and strong. I am Dr. Elena Chen, leader of the first wave of returning humans. On behalf of all humanity, we thank you for your tireless efforts in making this moment possible. Zorax felt a lump in his throat as he stepped forward to greet her. Dr. Chen, I am Captain Zorax of the Atarthul. Welcome back to the physical world. As introductions were made and greetings exchanged, Zorax couldn't help but notice the subtle changes in the humans. They moved with grace and purpose, their eyes flickering occasionally with streams of data. You seem different from what we expected, he said cautiously to Dr. Chen. She smiled. We've evolved during our time in the digital realm, Captain. We bring with us knowledge and capabilities beyond what we had when we left. But we also come with a deep appreciation for the physical world and all its wonders. Over the next few hours, humans and aliens mingled, sharing stories and ideas. The atmosphere was electric with possibility. Suddenly, alarms blared throughout the station. Gaia's voice cut through the chaos. Unknown entity detected at the edge of the solar system. It's like nothing we've ever seen before. All eyes turned to the main view screen. A massive, swirling vortex of energy was approaching, defying all known laws of physics. Dr. Chen's eyes widened. It can't be, she whispered. We encountered entities like this in the digital realm. We called them the Void Walkers, but they shouldn't be able to manifest in physical space. As panic began to spread, Zorax felt a strange calm come over him. He looked around the room, seeing not fear, but determination on the faces of humans and aliens alike. This, he said, his voice carrying across the hangar, is why we're here. Not just to bring humanity back, but to face the unknown together. Whatever this new threat is, we'll face it as one united galaxy. Dr. Chen nodded, stepping up beside him. Captain Zorax is right. Humanity didn't return to hide from new challenges, but to join you in facing them. The knowledge we gained in the digital realm, combined with the strengths of all our allies, makes us stronger than ever. As the station mobilized to face this new threat, Zorax couldn't help but feel a sense of awe. The return of humanity wasn't an end, but a beginning. A new era was dawning, full of challenges and wonders beyond imagination. The galaxy would never be the same, and as he looked at the diverse group of beings around him, united in purpose, Zorax knew that whatever lay ahead, they would face it together. The greatest adventure in the history of the universe was just beginning.